Welcome back to my channel. I'm Suzanne, and this is the empties for May. It's always confusing when the month rolls over. I always get confused on which month I'm in. Me problem. So I will have the total up on the screen because I have not totaled it yet, and it will be for this month and then year to date. January and February are really good months, so that's why the number is going to be pretty high. This is in a project, was in a project that I've not updated yet, which was 50 Shades of Black. So I do have to update that, so I have to remember not to get rid of this and put it to the side. This is from Cupcake Polish, and it's a visible nail line blur. This is their #1 color, and it's a base coat, basically. And that's where I got the black, because I was reaching. It's actually, now it looks a little... It was very thick when I used it, and I could thin them to a point, but it's very goopy. So I got the majority of this done. I have to say, I want to try a couple other brands. I do have a polish for days that I haven't used yet because I was trying to use these up. And they separate quite easily. So I don't particularly love this, but I have nothing to compare it to. So this may be standard. I just thought they were a little thick and patchy. So I'm considering this done. I could probably pour maybe another use out of it, but it was very frustrating to use the last time I used it, which was a few polishes ago. So I'm gonna let that one go. This one may have been in a project. I have to look. This is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. And I've used all that up. This is pretty nice. It doesn't get off the eye makeup as well as the Pharmacy. But since Pharmacy seems to have been bought out and changed their cleansing balm that I adore and I am not happy with, this may be in consideration, because some of the other ones I've been looking at are just so expensive. I mean, the Pharmacy one was expensive too, but I loved it so much it hurt less buying it, or I would get it with, you know, if I had a gift card or something like that. So this one I've had for a long time, relatively long time considering the rest of my makeup. This is from Laura Mercier. This is the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. I don't know if it says the color. It was a gift with purchase thing, the sample size that Sephora sent you, and I got a ton of use out of this little one. It was pretty liquidy. I love the little bottle. I may say the bottle. But the last time I used it, I don't think it meshed with whatever I had on for skincare or sunscreen, and I got every single pore in my nose. You could see it sitting there, so that was not a good look. So yeah, I finished that. I may be able to scrape out like a quarter of my face, but I'm at the point where I'm not going to do that. I've got a lot of stuff and time's a ticking. This is from Benefit. This is the Gimme Brow, another sample in 3. And this one didn't last too long. I think it kind of dried out. And plus, you know, it's a sample, so it's not like there's a lot in there. I do like their brand. And I'm on the fence of getting this again. I have 2 samples. One's an Anastasia, and I forgot the other one. After I finish the e.l.f., which I don't think I'm going to get again, because since I've been using it, I'm kind of, I don't really care for it. So after I finish the other 2, I may, if they don't beat this one, I may pick that up again. This I'm proud of. What a mess. This is from Tree Hut. This is the Iced Coffee Shea Sugar Scrub. I liked it. I like the coffee scent of it, and I do like the scrub. The only thing I'm finding with a lot of the Tree Hut, I went on a binge because I watched people that got influenced to buy it. Sometimes when you open it and you give it a sniff to see if you're gonna like it, you like it, but then when you get to using it, there's like a scent, after scent, I guess you'd call it, that's not that pleasant with some of them. This one didn't have it, but the pineapple one I have, it's in a project, and I don't even know if I could finish it. It really makes me gag. It's just not a good scent. And then there's a couple others too that I was very sad about. So I'm gonna move this because it's big. This Milani Make It Last Matte Finishing Spray. I didn't notice it being matte, but I really did like this. Milani's got some good products. So I do have a few that I've got in gift with purchase samples, like this one, as you can tell. It's only 35 mils. So I would consider buying this again. I did buy an Urban Decay Mini because I have a wedding in September and I wanted to have that, and I had a gift card. And I just got the mini because I don't really need a setting spray as much anymore. It's not like I need it on all day. Speaking of eyebrow gels, this is from e.l.f. This is their Wow Brow in, okay, nope, it's upside down. Nope, I have right. Deep brown. There we go. Yeah, it's not bad. It does cover the gray in my brows, and it doesn't hold. I usually use something to hold it after. But I don't know. It just seems kind of loose. I guess it's kind of liquidy, and the Benefit isn't like that. The Benefit's a little thicker, which I think is the difference I like. This Rabanne. This is a mascara. I have another one, but I ended up not liking this because it smeared everywhere. And I don't know. And it's hard to put on. This brush was a little hard to put on. I do have another one. I may end up donating it or decluttering it, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll just use it. It's not like it'll last that long. Maybelline Firework Mascara. Another one that, it's not bad, but it took a long time before I ended up not minding it, but I don't love it. I wouldn't get this again. And you can see there the stopper keeps popping out every time, which I found kind of annoying. Minor thing, but I know, but when you use it every day, sometimes it gets, little minor things get bigger. I'm trying to use up some samples. This is the Believe True Cream Moisturizing Balm. 10 ml sample. I love this stuff. I have a big jar I'm using right now, and I have a few more of the little ones. This one is the cream. This is for dry skin, which I thought I had, but usually that was just in the winter and probably the lack of water intake. So I've been doing better, so it's not as bad. So I can use the Aqua Bomb, which actually I kind of prefer that texture on the gel. The gel texture. There we go. Skylar Meadow Eau de Toilette. I really like this. I said this was in a project, and I said it in that update that I would purchase this again, but it looks like it's decluttered, but I don't love it enough to go buy on eBay. I mean, I have other perfumes. I got a bunch of samples I'm trying to use. And I also mistakenly said it had patchouli. I didn't realize I was reading the Google AI that aggregates the information mostly poorly, and it does not have patchouli in it. Which was why I was so shocked that I would like that. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer Base. I don't know how long I've had the sample. It was pretty dry. I don't like the primers. I think they make them, my lashes too thick and they stick together. So I wouldn't go, the only thing that I like is the Grande Lash conditioner. It's not a primer, but it conditions the lashes. And it's not a serum, so it's not making them grow. I tried that and it didn't work out because my under eyes, I got the, what do you call it? Where it looks like they're sinking in. And luckily it reversed itself when I stopped using it. It's too bad because it was growing my eyelashes. I used up the CeraVe Hydrating Sheer Sunscreen 30. I have another one somewhere that I wanted to use before it expires, because it expires in September of next year. Okay, so that's not too bad. So I just kind of put this on my arms. I'm trying to knocked my Belief on the ground, and when I did that, I just broke my nail right there, right at the skin. So we will be gluing that for now until I can get that fixed. Oh, sorry, get that grown out before I chop it off. Ugh, it's gonna be one of those days. Eco Tools sponge. Now I like these. I've said before they don't last too long. Probably because of my nails. I do wash them every time I use them, Obviously this one I didn't because I was letting it go. The only thing, actually, I bought this one at maybe from TJ Maxx, because of TJ Maxx, but this one has a different texture than this one, so I don't like this one as much. So I don't know if they changed something, but I do like these. If I'm actually going to TJ's today, so if I find any more of this size, I would probably pick it up. I've been alternating between that, and I'm alternating between the sponge and a brush. I cannot pull words out of my brain. Oh, this is so frustrating. I finished, this was a 7-day sample pack, and I finished all of them. I got multiple days out of one pack. I use it sparingly. It's just the way I don't like gooping up the stuff on my face. It's just me. So maybe they expected somebody to put this entire packet on their eyes for one day, but it didn't work. I did like this. I've said this before if you've seen my other videos. I liked it. It did seem to help, but this serum bottle, which I don't even know what the size is $89. I'm not spending $89 on a serum for my eyes. That I can't guarantee actually was helping, because it could have just been I wanted to see a difference. I mean, there's only so much that's going to be done when you age. Your eyes get crepey. I don't even know if there's a plastic surgery type, cosmetic surgery to change that. And if it was, I'm not going to do it because I don't trust it. This Kosas Airbrow Clear Lifting Treatment Gel. Oh, I didn't realize it was a treatment gel. This was a Sephora gift, I think, last year. And I thought this was, you could tell I used it in my brows after the color, after the e.l.f. I thought it was not a wax, but the like the gel to keep them in place. I don't know. Wouldn't buy. Didn't really notice anything. Hair, sorry. I finished this. I really like these, and I don't remember who made these. It was through Polish Pickup. This was, like, as you can see, all the scents of fall. I think it was from last year. And she sold out, and then she was able to make more, so I was able to grab it. There was 3 or 4, so I still have a couple left. This is Midnight Scream. It's a very apple. It really smells like an apple. It's very nice, so that was very... I have 2 declutters because as I said at the beginning, I'm really trying to minimize my stuff because it's just too much. So I'm going to donate this or see if somebody wants it. It's the Flower Heatwave Luminous Bronzer in Sunrise L1. My sister, I'm not going to open it because I'm going to rip my thumb off. My sister bought it and she loved it, so I bought it. She influenced me, and you know, I don't really care for bronzers. I'm trying to finish up the Ulta, and then I have a cream Color Pop that I'll finish. And I don't think I'm going to buy them again. I don't really care about putting them on. So this is pretty much brand new. I've only used it like 2 or 3 times. So, and then this other one is from Kat Von D or KVD. It's not Kat Von D's brand. This is the newer one. This is the Tattoo Pencil Liner in Pyrolusite Brown. Let's see if I can get it open. And you could roll it up and roll it back down. I usually use these colors on my waterline. I don't like the way they look underneath or on top. Could be just lack of skill. It could be from years ago, trying to break old habits. I know the waterline and the tight line is old habits too, but it did not show up on either waterline or tight line. So I have the Pixie, I forgot what it was called. It's almost done. It's somewhere around here. And I'm going to rebuy that when I finish the one I have up of the desk. So that one works on my water and tight line. So I'm going to let this one go. Maybe I'll see if my niece wants it or not. I'll just clean it because it's a full pencil. I've only used it a couple times. If not, it'll get tossed because I can't donate pencils once they're used. So that is it for my empties and declutters for this month. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for listening to me ramble, and I hope to see you in the next video.